Hi guys, Andy here and welcome back to Crucial 2 from the Obsidian Order. And I've got a cactus farm. Well, technically I did actually record putting in this cactus farm, but then I discovered I hadn't pressed the audio and I hadn't recorded in the audio, so that was a waste of time. But yes, I have a cactus farm. It is not finished by any stretch of that imagination. I'm going to put another layer on this. But BobertPickle offered me a stack of golden apples for a trade, and we've agreed on 3 stacks of cactus for a stack of golden apples. Sounds a good deal to me. Saves me how to make the apples up and getting the gold, etc. So that's all fine. So this has been churning out quite nicely. I've added the day of AFK and just left it alone while I've been at work, and I've got plenty of cactus. So if he wants to give me more golden apples, he's more than welcome to do so. But a stack of golden apples will start me off quite nicely for what I need. It's the usual simple process here of cactus on sand, grows up, hits the thingamabobbies, the glass around the area, breaks off, water stream, chest, no big deal, does the job just fine. So I've been leaving that running. Bobert is hopefully going to be popping on later on. So when he does, we can have a trade. And we can get our hands on our golden apples, and we are then a bit more set for converting some of our villager friends down below. And another thing I have been doing as well is I got my hands on some brown mushrooms. I went over to the local dark forest and got some brown mushrooms, and then piece of puzzle, bit of bone meal, create a lot more. So if I do 10 of those, 10 of those, and then 10 of those, I get 10 of those. And these are all awkward potions. So let's make these up into something more useful. Right. Hey! First potions made, put them in there, and now so fermented spider eye is what I want in these. We'll get some splash potions of weakness made up. Potion of weakness, and then a bit of gunpowder into it, make it a splash potion. And we're in business. So I'm going to do FK, and I'll see when I can meet up with Bobert and we can do a trade.
All right, so you wanted some golden apples.
I did, and you wanted some cactus.
So there's those there.
Well, have a stack of that, and a second stack.
Ah, beauty.
And a third stack.
Like, if you want to change, if you want to exchange more golden apples for cactus, I am very willing to do so, because I need a lot of cactus for my builds.
Yeah, well, I've got, say, another about 10, 12 stacks at the moment. It'll keep rolling in where the farm is. It'll be constantly rolling, right. So
I'll craft you some more apples up.
That's fine.
At a later date then. Cool. Right, House of Komodo. I loved this way tower, like when I first found it.
Yeah.
You can just drop off and just.
Yeah, it's quite neat.
Yeah. Rather than having to go down the stairs and then back up again. But it's moving, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Not far. It's just moving over to the end of the hill, the little peninsula.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, because I just where it is now. If I wanted to change it, it ends up blocking the bridge. So.
Your dragon's gone. Have you moved him?
Yeah, I've got 2. I've been trying to breed them, but I think they might be the same sex, because no babies.
Oh, right.
Oh, careful.
Race
They're a bit grumpy.
Yeah, Race was on the other day. He died. I saw him about 3 times. He died to Komodo dragons.
Oh, no. Maybe he's trying to catch them.
Yeah.
They're quite. Once you tame them, you can when you ride them, you can go on water. Like they run. Like it's pretty
Yeah.
pretty good mounts.
Oop.
Cool. They need a bigger gap to get out anyway. Cool. Right. So we can go in two directions.
Okay.
Into the hills, but there's only a tree farm and a slime farm over there. So
Okay.
I don't really want to do that. The interesting bit's over this way.
Okay, you leave that now. That's fine.
Although the tree farm can farm every tree on this server.
I saw your pictures of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty proud of that one. The only wood type, which is what I'm doing for the episode now, be careful then.
Yeah.
My security. Is the riverwood or the driftwood, but I've now found a way of farming that as well. So that's
Can you farm that? Because I've seen you floating around, but
yeah. So the way I'm farming it is through pike killing fish.
Yeah.
They drop fishing loot.
okay.
So I'm just going to build a load of tanks and let
Right.
them kill the fish and then collect all the drops. So,
Fair enough.
so this is my trading hall. First thing I built on the server, and this is why I needed a gold farm and an apple farm.
Ah, yes.
My zombification area. So I cure the villagers and everything before I send them out to trade.
Yeah, this is what I need to start doing now. So.
And then the breeder bits of others up here. So they breed up there. All the babies end up in this tank bit here where the window is.
Yeah.
And then once they grow up, they end up in here.
And
then I can push them.
Yeah.
Yeah, push the button, and then I can then change their trades by using the piston to pick that up.
Oh, cool.
To reset them. Yeah, so but it's with it's alright. It's with the librarians rather than having to keep axing the lectern all the time. I can just push the button.
Ah, that makes life a lot easier. That.
Yeah, because destroying the lectern and then something pops off and goes behind them. So you could not just chop it down. You've got to go and fetch it afterwards.
Yeah, I've had that problem.
Yeah, so just do that and it kind of resets them. If you want any if you want any more chainmail, go your I've got some boots there if you want to take some in that. Oh,
Oh, well, I'll take 5 boots. That'll be handy.
don't want you getting splinters walking around on your wooden floors.
The mob grinder, I tend to nick bits of armor from there as well.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. That's good call. And then this side, so the other side, I'm going to put all random villagers. This side is for my librarians.
Yeah.
You get 20 villagers on each side. So, but I've got all these. So my silk touch isn't being cured by a zombie, so it was before I had zombification.
Okay.
But everything else, I think I managed to get down to 1 emerald. But I haven't got Fortune 3 or Efficiency 5 yet.
I've got Fortune 2.
Right, yeah.
So I merged them.
I've got Efficiency 4, so I kind of buy 2 of those and then put those together. That's that. And then over here is the new addition to the area, which is the village.
I saw the bridges you were doing.
Yeah, so the bridges, eventually there's going to be a proper like the Forbidden City in China kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Over there. And then there might be a castle where there's a mountain just behind that bridge with cherry trees on it. I might take the mountain down. We've got a begging raccoon at the moment.
I've never seen them do that. Is that when you have food in your hand?
Yeah, when you got food, they want to take it off you, basically. So they start begging. Yeah, I'm going to turn the mountain into a, hopefully, if we've got time this season, turn the mountain into a kind of castle. Like Japanese castle. We go over here. It's probably the easiest way in. So this is my farming village that I've built. And this is to help me out with food, because at the moment I'm still eating food that I traded for at the beginning of the season.
Ah, right, yeah.
But soon that's going to run out. So. And we've got more rice down there, so there's a lot of it's just rice everywhere.
That's one thing I want to start exploring, like the farmer's pack, all the different foods and the different.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
now,
there's a lot of it. So.
I'm living on steak at the moment because it's the easiest thing to do at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I live off dumplings that Sunfire gave me for terracotta. So. But yeah, so that's all kind of. This village basically just takes you round to this bridge here, and then I'm going to try and do some more stuff on the other side of the river on that side.
Wow,
all the houses are pretty much the same. This is the one thing I'm not liking, is the fact that I just built all the houses the same kind of size and everything, shape. A bit too uniform, so I want to try and change that up a bit. And add a bit more detail around the village and stuff.
Yeah. Things that you can just add a little side pit on different buildings, and it just changes them up then, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, or just extend it out 2 blocks, or, kind of, yeah. So. I've got loads of these baskets now with food lying around.
Ah, right, yeah.
That's pretty much about it, really. This took me 20 hours to build, so I had to re-terraform the whole landscape.
Okay.
The old village, this used to be a villager's village.
Yes.
And it actually stretched out and joined the land over the river there.
Okay, yeah.
So it finished. You can see where the path is on the other side. So there was houses on that side as well.
Right, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You still got one of your buildings over there as well.
Yep, yeah, still one. That's the only one that's left, I think. So that's going to be turned into a pagoda, so
right,
a shrine or something. Try and make it look a bit more Japanesey. I've got what have I got in here? I've got shabumpkins in here, I think it is, or koi carp, because they give you serenity, which means that you can't. Here's one here, and you'll get serenity, which means that mobs don't spawn.
Okay.
So I've been sort of flying around, going to I think they're in cherry tree kind of hills and stuff like that in the rivers.
Just get them out with a bucket.
Get them out of a bucket and then put them in the pools of water. Yeah.
Oh, I might try that. I think it's into my crate. I'm thinking right in the middle. It's putting like a pond.
Yeah, you could put those in there, then hopefully it stops mob spawning.
Ah, that's handy to know. It is very nice. It's very nice looking around here.
Yeah, aesthetics is the priority around here, and then I've got the farms tucked away in the mountains.
Yeah.
So. But unfortunately, none of the farms don't run while I'm over here, because obviously they're out of distance.
Yeah. That's one thing eventually I've got, is fact when you're in my mountain, I'm all within the same area, so.
Yeah, it's the kind of mega-based kind of style.
Yeah. Cool. Well, cheers for the tour.
That's all right.
Very nice.
Thank you for the cactus.
Ooh, that's fine. Just gave me an excuse to do my first farm.
Yep. I've got to cook it all up now. Turn it to paste. Cool. Anyway, right. Oh, I need to get you wings, don't I?
Oh, yes.
Let's leave gravity on.
Ooh.
Hoping you forget, and then I can keep the cactus. You've got mending and unbreaking, haven't you?
I have.
Where are... Ow. Oh, we've got a guess. I thought he killed him then.
No, he just stopped.
They're not there. Where are my spare wings? In here. Sweet.
What's the end like? Is it dangerous?
The end, it can be. It just depends where you go. As long as you know what you're doing. I'm afraid they're not, fully maxed. Their durability's kind of gone on them.
That's fine.
Only a tiny bit.
Hey.
And I'll get you. As long as you know what you're doing, it can be quite peaceful.
Yeah.
There you go. Stack of rockets for you as well.
Oh, excellent. Thank you very much.
Don't go towards... There's these towers there that look like castle turrets, I guess.
Yeah.
And you'd like them. They're Anderman towers.
Okay.
But the Anderman are aggro all the time. You don't even have to look at them. They've got red eyes and they just charge at you.
Okay.
And kill you. Other than that, I'd say it's actually quite all right. Again, when you go to the end cities, there's these things called mimicubes,
Yeah.
and if you hit them, they will mimic what you were wearing and what weapons you had at the time you hit them. So if you hit them with a dumpling, they'll be holding the dumpling, but that means they can then eat it. So every time you hit them, they eat and then recharge. But then if you hit them with your most powerful sword and you've got all your armor on, they have your armor and your sword and then start attacking you.
Alright, that's doesn't sound fun.
They're quite good. But as long as you're about 3 blocks above them, so if you get up high, you can kind of stand back and just like they jump up to try and hit you. You can just knock them on the head. So once you've worked out how to kind of deal with the nasties, it's not too bad.
I might give it a go on a single player world, just gear myself up and give it a try.
And every other mob in there is pretty much passive.
Yeah.
So there's these floating like frog-looking things. They're like half between a frog and a spider, and they don't even bother you. They just float around you, but they can kind of knock you off the edge if you're not watching it because they just bump into you.
Yeah.
And then there's some other stuff in there that kind of generally, if you don't bother them, they don't bother you. You can get balloons. There's balloon fruit, and you can make balloons out of it if you've got string. So, hang on, I've got some string here. I'll see if I can craft some up. And then you can attach them to boats. And can I attach it to something? If you attach it to a boat, if I can find one, if the boat starts floating, just craft it out quickly. So if you sit in there,
Oh wow.
you can need your yeah, you can move it as well, yeah, so you can just fly it around. So I tried this in the end, but the only problem is it just keeps going up and up and up.
Okay.
So as long as you're over water, you should be all right. But I'm guessing the way to come back down is to try and pick the balloons up again, and then it should float down.
Ooh,
Or
I just
jump
got
out.
to just jump down.
So you can't get the balloons back. I don't know what happens when you hit world height either. It's like
I thought they were trying to stand up in the boat, but obviously that doesn't let you do that either.
no, you just fall out. Yeah. So you can pop the balloons, and I'm now hovering. So if you got 3 balloons, you kind of go up a lot slower. We're now down to 2 balloons. Yeah, see that 2 balloons. I'm kind of
Hovering.
slowly going down. Yeah, so you can then use that to transport yourself around the end if you didn't have wings. But
That's clever.
and then break all the balloons, obviously, and down I come. Oh. No, I'm stuck. But there we go.
Cool. Right. Cheers for that. Thank you
That's
for the
all right.
wings. Thank you for the wings. And so you know where the cactus is, so if you want more.
I'll drop some apples off and take the cactus.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Sweet. No, that's cool. Thanks for the cactus.
No problem.
Start
And
my blocks then.
Cool. Alright then.
Okay.
Right.
See you later.
I'll catch you later. So there we go. We have got our first set of wings courtesy of Bobert. Something we did a deal when we were touring my base, which I didn't include in the video because no offense, you all see my base. And that is, he offered me a stack of rockets and a set of wings for 5 stacks of cactus. Well, why wouldn't I? For that sort of a deal. In all fairness, I'm a bit more AFK and I've got plenty of cactus in here now. And like I said, if you need more cactus, he'll drop off some golden apples and you can help yourself to the cactus. I think that's good business for me. I can now think about setting up a zombie conversion process down below, and then we can start getting some cheaper books. And I think quite a few people are doing their own villages anyway, but maybe a little bookstore in our market square might be a nice idea. It just might give me a little bit of a business option to make a few diamonds, or whichever resource I wish to purchase. Because in all fairness, if you can trade different resources rather than just trading diamonds, it does make things a little bit more interesting. So, but I hope you enjoyed the tour of Bobert's base. It is absolutely amazing around there, so go and check his channel out on what he's doing. He is an absolutely crazy and insane builder, and he produces some really good stuff. And check out also all the other members as well, and maybe we can get some of the base tours done throughout the season. But right now, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, consider subscribing, ring the bell to be notified of future content, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.